A very good afternoon. You're watching the Big Lunch Hour with me, Akshita. Well, several Karnataka leaders, including Yediyurappa, Ishwarappa, Prahlad Joshi, met Modi at Gujarat Bhavan to ask for a bigger share in the cabinet. Ishwarappa also said that since Karnataka played a major role in helping Modi secure the PM post, they should get a lion's share. But he said that the main contenders as of now are Yediyurappa, Sadananda Gowda and Anand Kumar. They will also meet Arun Jaitley as well as Rajnath Singh later in the day. And the Karnataka leaders, Prahlad Joshi, Ishwarappa and several others including Yediyurappa, Anand Kumar, Sadananda Gowda, all going ahead and meeting Narendra Modi at the Gujarat Bhavan. We understand that discussions are taking place about who exactly will go ahead and be part of Modi's government. In fact, Ishwarappa made it clear that the Karnataka leaders will be vying for quite a chunk of posts coming their way, keeping in mind the kind of defeat that they have put the Congress through in Karnataka. And Ishwarappa also pointed out that three leaders as of now in the running are Yediyurappa, Sadananda Gowda as well as Anand Kumar. So who will get what's another question doing the rounds, but we will have to wait and watch. And while all these lobbying and discussion is taking place, on May 20th is when the parliamentary board meet will take place. So that's when we could possibly find out as to whether Karnataka will in fact get a fair chunk, if all three, Yediyurappa, Anand Kumar as well as Sadananda Gowda, will be given a place in Modi's government.
ಒಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿದಂತ ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು, ಅನಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು, ಸದಾನಂದ ಗೌಡರು, ಇವರು ಮೂರು ಜನ ಕೂಡ ಹಿರಿಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವರು ಮೂರು ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೇನೆ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಬಹುಮತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಕೊಡುಗೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 17 ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಒಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಕೊಟ್ಟರಂಥ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋಂಥ ಅಂಶ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ನಾಯಕರ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ಥಾನ ನಮಗೆ ಇವರು ಮೂರು ಜನದ ಅಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಆ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ನಂಬರ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಆ ರೀತಿ ನಂಬರು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವರು ಮೂರು ಜನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ NDA ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಅವ್ರು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂಶವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮದು 28ಕ್ಕೆ 17 ಸ್ಥಾನ ನಾವು ಗೆದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ಪುರನೂ ಗೆದ್ದುಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಈ ಮೂರು ನಾಯಕರು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು, ಅನಂತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಸದಾನಂದ ಗೌಡರು ಮೂರು ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅವರು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈಗ 12 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಅರುಣ್ ಜೇಟ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಭೇಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಚಿವ ಸ್ಥಾನದ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಆ ದುರಾಸೆನೂ ನಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನಾನು MP ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಉಡುಪಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರಿನ ಜನತೆ ನಾವು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಂತರದಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಗೆಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ MP ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆ ಭಾಗದ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸದನದ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಆಸೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಯಾವುದೇ ದುರಾಸೆ ನಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಸಾಬೀತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅವರಿಗೆ ರಿಲೀಫ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಅವರು ತುಂಬಾ ಹಿರಿಯರು, ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಕ್ಷವನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಒಂದು ಗೆಲುವು ಸಾಧಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಪಾತ್ರ ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಹಿರಿಯರು ಇರುವಂತ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಹಿರಿಯರು ನನ್ನಿಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು ಗೆದ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆ ರೀತಿಯ ಆಸೆಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ.
Several leaders from Karnataka who are present in Delhi, they're going ahead and speaking about what their expectations are. But moments after Yediyurappa met Modi, Anand Kumar has met LK Advani. Jubilant party leaders from Karnataka are in Delhi, of course, lobbying for cabinet berths. And as Ishwarappa had pointed out, the top three contenders are Yediyurappa, Sadananda Gowda, as well as Anand Kumar. And he is Anand Kumar, of course, is considered an LK Advani loyalist, but considering that he is a 6-time MP, he will be in all likelihood given a portfolio. The question is, will Modi give him a significant and an important portfolio? We'll have to wait and watch for that. However, Anand Kumar is said to be definitely poised to get a place in Modi's government. And besides that, Yediyurappa has been lobbying hard for the same. He's been leaving absolutely nothing to chance. He even met an RSS leader yesterday and today met with Modi as well as Amit Shah at the Gujarat Bhavan. And besides that, Sadananda Gowda made it very clear even before he left for New Delhi. He spoke to the media here in Bengaluru and stated that yes, he does have aspirations to be given a post in Modi's Sarkar. So we will have to wait and watch to see how this goes. Of course, May 20th is when we will get the decision, considering that the BJP Parliamentary Board will come together then as well, and they are likely to go ahead and give some sort of clarity on who will make it and who will not. But there's no doubt that Karnataka is looking for a fair share of credit by going ahead and getting names inducted into Modi's government, and we will have to watch and wait and watch to see if the likes of Prahlad Joshi and several other leaders also managed to figure in the list. TRS President K. Chandrasekhar Rao has met the Governor ESL Narasimhan to inform him of the resolution passed by the legislature party, electing him as its unanimous leader. This paves the way for him to become the first Chief Minister of Telangana, which is all set to become the 29th state of the country on June 2nd. It was a significant victory for KCR and his party TRS, and soon after, for obvious reasons, they have gone ahead and as a formality stated that K. Chandrasekhar Rao is their official chief ministerial nominee. Soon after, of course, considering that Telangana will be made into a separate state on June 2nd, KCR is all set to become the first Chief Minister of Telangana. And with this particular decision, he met Governor ESL Narasimhan and ensured that Mr. Narasimhan met with all the senior party leaders of the Telangana Rashtriya Samiti, thereby ensuring that the formalities are complete. And of course, K. Chandrasekhar Rao had to, in fact, give quite some amazing numbers this time around in Telangana. And it was expected to a great extent that, of course, they will go ahead and do rather well. But the question is also about the composition of his cabinet, considering that this is the first state of the first government in Telangana. There's a lot of talk about who will make it and who will not, and hectic lobbying is on. But with the party choosing KCR as the chief minister and with them submitting the referendum that KCR is the chosen candidate to be the first chief minister of Telangana, the question is who will he choose from TRS to be part of his cabinet to ensure that he does not anger or infuriate anyone. Auto rickshaws are one of the most widely used modes of transport in Namma Bengaluru. While the complaints about the drivers have been a constant issue of late, auto rides are proving to be unsafe as well. The case in point is this crime that took place at around 9 this morning. Homemaker Sulochana, who was heading out of a station from Mysore Road bus stand, took an auto from her house in Sultanpalayam. Everything was fine until the auto reached near the Congress office on Queen's Road. Sulochana, who was standing on the extreme left side of the auto, was attacked by two assailants who were bike-borne. A girl was pillion riding on the bike and snatched her purse and managed to escape from the place in a matter of few minutes, although Sulochana shouted for help. The purse had nearly 35 grams worth of gold ornaments and 10 to 12,000 in cash. A shocked Sulochana along with her son approached the Shivajinagar police and lodged a complaint. The police have detained auto driver Moinuddin for questioning to find out if this was a planned attack. But the incident has left the family shocked on how even auto rides have become so unsafe. The police have visited the spot and have recovered a ring from the auto and suspect that it belonged to the female snatcher. They hope to crack the case with all these leads. Well, the case is sure to leave a lot of Bengalurians shocked on how their most used mode of transport is also so vulnerable. And Sulochana, of course, is absolutely shocked by this incident that took place. She is a regular auto user, and this is the first time that anything such as this has taken place with her. Let's listen into what her husband had to say.
What happened is I dropped my mother to a vehicle around 8:45 near my house in Sultanpalya. She is supposed to go to my native place. She is supposed to go to at 10 o'clock. She is supposed to catch a bus to my native at Satellite bus stop. So after she got into the auto, she got into the auto and she was going in front of Queen's Road. That is after Cantonment Veterinary Hospital. She crossed Congress office in the left. When she was in front of Sanjayvani office, two people in a bike driven by a boy with a full helmet and a girl about 22-23 years. They came in the left side and snatched the purse which was there on her lap. So snatched it, and within seconds they snatched it and took a left turn and went into the residential area. It all happened so fastly, and she had some chain and a pair of bangle and a pair of earrings in the bag, and about 12,000 rupees cash. But she had firmly held the purse. She had rotated the handle around her hand, and she was holding it not loosely. It was not so easy for the lady to pull out, but she gave a fight. Still, after the fight, that handle is still here. My mother did not leave at the handle. The handle is still here. I think the purse tore away, and they took the other part of the purse. We have registered a complaint in the Broadway. We first went to the High Ground Police Station. They told that this area comes into Broadway. I come to Broadway, and the police are very sincerely looking into the matter. As soon as we came in, they were telling that they are very surprised that this is first time happening that a lady in a pillar leader lady or a girl is doing this job. Very surprisingly, they were also surprised, and immediately within seconds they sent the team to look after they taken the auto driver also with him to see the spot, and they are studying it very seriously.
That was the son of Sulochana going ahead and explaining exactly what took place. But a shocking crime to say in the least. We all travel by autos, and of course on the very busy Queen's Road, we understand that Sulochana was in the auto, and a bike came across and two people were sitting on it. One was a woman, the pillion rider was a woman. She snatched Sulochana's purse, and that contained jewelry as well as cash, is what we understand. So very surprising incident coming to light. No doubt this will leave a lot of questions on people's minds on whether autos are safe. Also, the cops are seeing if in fact this particular crime was committed in along with the auto driver. Was he in the know-how of things? Was it a planned attack? But of course further investigations will only reveal. But there's no doubt that Sulochana is very shocked, not just because it happened while she was sitting in an auto, but also because it was a woman who snatched all of this from her.